found out my father had died from a Facebook post, not a phone call. A post with his photograph and an obituary underneath, which I read standing in a grocery store parking lot. It listed him as survived by his loving wife, his daughter Marguerite, and his 3 grandchildren. I am his daughter. Marguerite is his stepdaughter, and I was not in the obituary at all. Let me back up. My stepsister erased me, not metaphorically. Administratively, from the records, the rituals, the archive, until the world was formally told my father had 1 daughter, and it wasn't me. It was never a crime. That's the thing. It was a calendar that started having mix-ups. Phone that got answered by someone else. He's resting. I'll tell him you called. Photo books where I appeared less each year until I was one unlabeled face in a background. Forms where I quietly stopped being listed. Every step deniable. Every step innocent looking. And the worst part wasn't losing events. It was a Sunday when I drove over unannounced and my father lit up and said, "Josie, you don't come see me anymore." I'd been there 3 weeks before, and he said, "Well, they tell me you're busy." She never told him one big lie. She just narrated my absence into existence around a man whose hearing was going and who had no way to check. She made my father, who loved me more than anything, slightly sad about me. I let it happen. I decided to stop fighting for territory and just love him directly, let her have the calendar and the albums and the forms, because those were props and I had the real thing. That was the mistake. The props are not props. They're the record. And when the person you both love is gone, the record is all that's left. He died on a Tuesday at 4:40 p.m. I found out at 9:15 the next morning, from Facebook, because I wasn't on the form. Backhand index pointing right, full story on the channel, link below. What happened at the funeral, and what my father gave his sister to hang on to for me, you have to see.